Did you know the New England Patriots have, or I should say had, a character coach? Yeah, a character coach, like in Let's Help the Players Be Better People. Well, he resigned. Maybe he should have also been a character coach for the owner. Helmets Off is on. All right, welcome to another edition of Helmets Off. Helmets Off is now on. I'm Scott Mitchell, your host. Yes, that's right. The New England Patriots. I've never heard of this. I've heard of a lot of things, and football programs and NFL organizations, even college organizations, they have a lot of extra services that they provide for their players. They'll have a nutritionist, they'll have a strength coach, they'll have a chiropractor, they'll have a psychologist, a sports psychologist, performance coaches, they'll have a movement coach, a flexibility coach, you name it. They have a spiritual coach, everything. I've never heard of a character coach. And the whole design, apparently this happened after Aaron Hernandez, that whole situation, which was terrible, a horrific event, just tragic, and you hate to see it. I mean, all around. I mean, it's just nothing positive came out of that. Basically, a tragic waste of so many lives, and I just hate it. Apparently, there was a character coach needed, and if you think about, they have Deflategate, they have the Photogate or whatever it is, and Spygate, and they have all these gates, and apparently there's some bad characters on the New England Patriots. Maybe this whole character coach has been what's helped them win these Super Bowls. I'm curious though, what does a character coach do? How do you create in someone like better character? Do they go through and do role plays and say, okay, in this situation, you're faced with this, and your response would be this, and I'm here to tell you that's not the right response. We're going to have a different outcome. I think character is one of those things that probably, more than likely, yeah, I'm pretty sure, is something that's developed in your home, with your parents, with some of those examples in the people that you've been around your entire life. And those are the people, and your friends and people that you hang out with and you associate with are going to be the ones that help you define and develop who your character is. The reality is, in the NFL, I'm not sure they really care about your character, quite frankly. I think a lot of these programs are Band-Aids that are put on hemorrhaging wounds and not really addressing the real issues facing players. The bottom line is, if you can play and you can produce and you can be productive in the NFL, we'll turn a blind eye and we'll look away from a lot of these things. And of course, we'll throw in all of these kind of social programs, and they look good on the surface, but I really question how impactful a lot of these things are. I'm fascinated and actually shocked that the New England Patriots employ a character coach. It just seems like such an odd thing that you have to. Don't you like draft players? Don't you evaluate them? Don't you look into their history? Don't you know things about them before you actually draft them and get an idea of the types of people? I know so many coaches today go, there's a certain type of player that I want, and I guess you would just kind of steer clear of some of those players that might be that cancer or that bad apple in the bunch. Anyways, just a thought. All right, well, I think this is funny. I just can't get over a character coach for the New England Patriots, and there's even a part of it that goes, I'm kind of speechless on this. I'm really not sure how to even take all of this, other than the guy left, and maybe he goes, you know what? I don't care. They've won all these Super Bowls, but there's nothing here. I can't help them here. They're, maybe they are what they are, and it is what it is, and maybe he'll find better luck somewhere else. I don't know. Maybe he should go help Johnny Manziel. Okay, you can text helmets to 65537. You can go to those social sites, which are Facebook at the Helmets Off Podcast, and on Twitter at the Helmets Off Show. Helmets Off is now off. Be smart and dial us on that smartphone of yours and tell them. We'll catch you soon.